Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something we haven't had in quite some time. It's the 2025 540i xDrive. And that's it, because the 540i is really hard to come by. There, for some reason, are very few allocations for the 540i xDrive. You find it very easy to get an i5 in any variant, or even a 530i. And 540i is at the top end of the gas-powered range. There is now a 550e that we are still waiting for to come in. But let's begin with this one. It's a customer-ordered car, as most, if not all of our 540i's are. So we have Shadowline lights, part of that M Sport Professional package. It also has the M Sport package, of course. So quotation marks for your daytime ring lights. You have a cornering light plus Shadowline lights. The grille, what you're used to with the 5 Series, so it's illuminated kidney grille as well. Blacked out. It's the parking assistance package there. It's part of the premium package or executive package. So you have to get one of those two packages. It is not a standalone option. Sensors are there in the middle of the grille. And this one, by default or by standard option, has the ACC stop and go, or also known as Driving Assistance Plus, standard on the vehicle. Moving over the sides. We've got the style 938M wheels. This is, I think, my favorite design of the 5 Series wheels on the G60. We also have red M Sport calipers, and the tires are Hankooks. It's becoming a little bit more common across the lineup for Hankook tires to show up. Here is a side profile of Oxide Grey, which also appears on the IF. It also was on the, I think, the 3 Series G20 and the M3, maybe for one model year, and disappeared. There's that 3/4 view of the new G60. Out back, we do have a gurney flap in high gloss black. Then we got the 540i badging and xDrive badging in chrome. It's an exaggerated size of the 5 Series moniker there. Down below, you do not get visible exhaust tips. They are there. You can probably see them, I think, right there, pointed down. So that's more the case for a lot of the gas-powered cars, unless you're going with the M Performance model. You're not getting visible exhaust tips anymore. And if I recall, it was also a thing on the E65 Series. Here's that 3/4 view of the rear, a little bit more light hitting it. It's a generous use of high gloss black on this car, so you can see the rear bumper, rear diffuser, and of course the front bumper and the rocker panels are in high gloss black. And shell-line trim around the exterior of the windows. Oxide Grey, I think, is a pretty good looking gray, if gray is a color. All right, let's go inside, go over pricing and options on this nicely equipped 540i. So, opening up, we have the copper and Atlas Grey extended merino leather. Now, the door card. So you get copper, which is sort of like a cognac, a very on the light medium brown. This is Atlas Grey. I'm not sure if this is actually leather or not. Harman Kardon sound system. Then we got this interaction ambient lighting bar here for controls for the seats. And then here is your seat in copper and Atlas Grey. So upper portion, so the head restraint, it's all manually powered. So I think you do have to get the luxury seating package in order to get powered seats. But you can see Atlas Grey around the head restraint and then the shoulders of the seat. I think pretty well bolstered. You got controls down here for lumbar support and a manually powered chrome catcher right there. Door sill, blank of anything BMW, really weird. So on the inside, you got your M Sport steering wheel. It is now flat bottom, of course. We have M badging, no M stitching here, because there is not a M Performance version of the 5 Series. Controls over here for cruise control and ACC, stop and go, and then you got your boost paddle here plus shift paddles all in one. In front of me, iDrive 8.5 live cockpit, and this is in sport mode. Heads up display. The rest of the curved display, and the dashboard feels like maybe like a Vaganta. Not sure if it's actually, I'm pretty sure it's not leather. Then more of the interaction bar and ambient lighting combined, so reminiscent of the 7 Series, but maybe not quite the same. All right, so the trim, hard to say and remember, gray blue ash trim with dark silver accents. Well, it's a wood trim. I think it looks pretty nice. Then, center console area, you have wireless charging tray on this side. This is nothing. Got your cup holders and USB-C charging ports. Then, drive selector nub, iDrive controller, and volume wheel. All right, starting price, the 2025 540i is $65,200. Oxide Grey Metallic adds another $650. Merino leather is on the pricey side, so it's $24.50 for that. M Sport package for another $3,000. And there's 20-inch wheels are $800. N Sport Pro package for another $10.50. Premium package for another $25.50. Everything else included. And we'll note you can get the Sky Lounge as a standalone option, or even Bowers & Wilkins. This one's got the standard Harman Kardon sound system. All told, MSRP of this particular example, $76,875. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the back seat. All right, so again, no comfort access on the rear doors. You got 5 badge there at the Hofmeister kink. Here's the rest of that copper and Atlas gray interior. I think it looks pretty good. Not sure how well it works with Oxide Grey, but it's not bad. All right, here's a view of the cockpit from the back seat. We got our moonroof shade open. And then it does not come with a climate control zone in the rear. However, you can get this through BMW Individual. We've done it on a few i5s. USB-C charging ports down there, plus USB-C charging port in the back of each of the front seats. Knee room, leg room, really, really good. And headroom, not much of an issue in the back of the 5 Series. This is hard plastic here in Atlas Gray. All right, so move to the back, and then we can use our kick to open. And here is your cargo area. I think it's a pretty good size, pretty deep. And then you've got the option to fold down those rear seats for even more room. There's no extra storage space down below. There is a mobility kit over here because they are non-run flat tires now. Kick to close. Make our way towards the front of the vehicle and pop the hood. We can take in Oxide Grey. Like 540i, really hard to come by. Same with the M440i Grand Coupe. And probably the 550 is another one that's hard to get. So under the hood here is the B58 inline-6 3-liter turbo engine. And this, guys, it's 375 horsepower and 398 torques. So a pretty big improvement over the previous generation 5 Series, or 540i. And that's it for a quick look at a rare-ish cars, the 540i xDrive. We'll see you at the next video.